Hey everybody, Micah here with EbikeSchool.com, and today I'm going to show you how to save a bunch of money on electric bicycle parts. Now I know that sounds like the beginning of a scam, but I promise this is legit. Today is a huge shopping holiday in China, which is where pretty much all electric bicycle components come from. It's known as 11/11, November 11th, which is Singles Day. And the idea behind it is that it's supposed to be something like the opposite of Valentine's Day. It's a day for like single people to celebrate, and so that's where the 4 1s come from, and the 11/11, they represent single people. I don't totally understand the cultural part of it, but what I do understand is that it's basically morphed into a giant shopping holiday. And this is something that positively dwarfs the size of Black Friday or Cyber Monday. The amount of e-commerce that goes on Singles Day is just crazy. So the good news for people like us that work on electric bicycles or do anything with electronics or components that mostly come from China is that today is a great day to get a bunch of deals. But to get these deals, you have to use what are known as direct from China shopping sites. So there are a bunch of them out there. You know, there's Gearbest, there's Geekbuy, there's Banggood. The one that I like to use, and I think it's probably one of the largest, is AliExpress. It's sort of a subsidiary, I guess, of Alibaba. It's for people who want to buy like one or two of something, as opposed to Alibaba, which is where you go to buy like 1,000 e-bike motors. But anyways, the reason I like AliExpress is that it's one of the safest methods to buy directly from China. And the reason is that they actually hold your money in escrow when you make a purchase. So if you're going to buy like an e-bike motor or something, you pay, but the seller doesn't get the money until you receive the e-bike motor, and then you click the little box that says, yeah, I got it, it's all good. In theory, if there's a problem, you can dispute it, and Alibaba will stand in the middle, and they'll say, you know, they'll be the arbiter and decide who's right in this case. It's only happened to me a few times, and I've bought hundreds and hundreds of things on AliExpress, but a couple of times I've either not gotten what I ordered or it was broken or wrong, and each time Alibaba, or I guess AliExpress in this case, has stepped up and given me my money back. So I recommend AliExpress for that reason, but there are a lot of different sites you can use. Now, I'm going to be putting links to deals in the description below this video, and I want you to know that I don't have any financial connection to any of these companies or any of these vendors. They're not companies that have asked me to promote them. These are just deals that I've been searching around for the past few days and that I have found. The only connection I have is that basically some of these links are going to be affiliate links. What that means is that when someone clicks on one of these links and then buys a product, I get a small percentage of that sale. And that allows me to keep making free videos on this channel and not have to find sponsors and sell out and try to get you guys to all sign up for Skillshare or something like that. All right, so without any further ado, let's start looking at some deals. Okay, so we're starting with some mid-drive kits. These are the Bafang BB series, and the first one here is the Bbs SHD. So if you come look at the first option here, we've got the 48 volt 1000 watt kit, which this can also be run at 52 volt, and you can run these up to like 1500 watts. So this is going to be on sale for $535 starting November 11th, which the sale when I'm recording this starts in about 17 hours. By the time I post this video, it'll probably be up or almost up. This kit, the Bafang Bbs HD in the United States, costs about $700, I believe, from local vendors, plus you have to pay shipping. So $535 with free shipping here to the US and probably free shipping to a bunch of other countries is a pretty good deal. Continuing on, here's the Bbs O2 Kit. This is a little bit lower power. You can still run these things up to 750 watts, and they're great on a 48 volt battery. So this one is going to be on sale for as low as $364 on November 11th. It normally sells for $429, but in the US it sells for higher than that. And again, free shipping. This is a pretty good deal. If we keep going down the mid-drive ladder here, we get to the Bbs O1, and this one will be on sale for $297. So for sub $300 for Bbs O1, including free shipping, again, these are some pretty amazing prices. You're not going to find prices like this in the US. The next group of deals that I've pulled up here are some complete e-bike conversion kits with batteries. So the first one here is going to be a 36 volt kit with a 360 watt hour battery. So if we check this out, we're looking at, which is what we ship from China, we're looking at $232 is the normal price, $217 is the sale price on November 11th. Now this one does not include free shipping, so you have to come down here and look, and we have $149. So if the original price here is $217, add in the shipping, and we're looking at about $365 or so for the entire kit. But for an entire e-bike conversion kit with the motor, with the controller, with the battery, everything shipped to your door for $365, that's pretty nuts. Now this is a low power kit. It's only 250 watts. Realistically, it's more like 350 watts. But if you want to go higher, there are options for that. So if we step up the ladder one more time, we get up to a 500 watt kit with a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery. This is 360 watt hours. This will be $274, but we of course have to add in shipping here, so that's another $150. So we're looking at about $425 for a 500 watt kit. Now if 500 watts is not enough for you and you want to jump right up to about 1,000 watts, there are larger kits here. This is probably like a 750 or 1,000 watt kit that we're looking at. This comes with a large 48 volt 20 amp hour battery. So this is about 960 watt hours, almost a kilowatt hour. And this is going to be $417 on November 11th, but again we have to add in our shipping. So $417 plus about $150, we're looking at about $570. So for a complete kit with battery, and again this is a big battery, 1 kilowatt hour, you're looking at about $570. But here's another thing to note. If you look at the coupons here, you can get $8 off per $150, or there's other coupons as well. So you definitely want to come and look at these, because you can just sort of clip these coupons, and once you sign in, you'll be able to take that off of the top. Now let's move on to batteries. Here, I like to recommend Unit Pack Power. I'll be honest and say they are not as good as they used to be a few years ago. I feel like the quality of the batteries has declined a little bit, but I would still put them above most of the other sort of nameless, faceless battery vendors here on AliExpress. So the prices have also come down, which I feel like if the quality is going to decrease a little bit, you might as well get a better price. And so if you look here, if we look at something like a 360 watt hour battery, we're looking at under $200 shipped to your door with a charger. And this is a Haylong pack, which a lot of DIY builders like. It's a very popular pack. If you want to bump it up another 50%, we're looking at $252. It's going to be $245. One thing to note is this is not a huge savings. I forgot to mention that. We're looking at like $7 difference here. But the price is already pretty good, and you're getting a little bit better of a deal, and you can clip some of these coupons as well. So you are going to get a better deal here on November 11th. But these Unit Pack Power deals aren't as crazy as some of the hub motor or the mid-drive kits that we just saw. Now if we come and look at some bigger batteries, again we've got a similar situation. Unit Pack Power already has some pretty good prices, but the prices are just going to be a little bit better, and you're going to have these extra coupons on November 11th. So if we come and we look at a big battery like a 48 volt 20 amp hour, we're looking at $352 for a hard case battery. So this is a battery that comes in a plastic hard case and already has Velcro straps, so it's easy to add to different mountain bikes, hybrids, those sorts of bikes. Now another great thing to pick up on November 11th, and I've done this I think each year, is to grab some solar panels. I really like these flexible solar panels. I don't really use the flexible nature of it, but the thing that I really like about it is that they're hard to break. So I don't have to worry about shattering the glass or the plastic in other solar panels, because these are meant to bend a little bit. So on November 11th, you can get these for as cheap as $80. And the other thing is that there are some other interesting types of solar panels out there. So here's a folding solar panel. This is a 100 watt option, and it comes with everything you need to charge some batteries. So you get your solar charge controller, you get some wires and connectors, and this thing is pretty much ready to go right out of the box. So if we choose our shipping location, we're looking at $140 from shipped from China with free shipping to your door with the November 11th sale. Again, not a huge difference here, but you are going to be able to clip some of these coupons. And if you compare this to the price of something on Amazon, these are often close to $200, maybe more on Amazon. So this is a great way to save some money on solar panels and those types of projects.
Alright, so as you can see, today is just a great day to find deals on all sorts of things. Now I've been showing you mostly electric bicycle parts and some solar panels and stuff because that's what interests me and that's what I'm looking to buy. but you can basically find almost anything on AliExpress. You know, if you're looking for a robotic vacuum cleaner, or I don't know, a new computer monitor, or dog toys, or anything basically, I definitely recommend just searching for it today and seeing if you can find a good deal, because you probably can. There are some caveats though that I do want to address real quick, and that is anytime you're buying from you know, a unknown entity, not necessarily a Chinese site, it could be anywhere, but just a place where you don't know the vendor, there is some level of risk. And so there are a few things that I do to mitigate that risk when I buy from vendors that I don't know. The first thing is that I look for vendors who have been around for a while. On AliExpress, I want someone that's been around for at least 2 or 3 years. And on each of the product pages, you can see a little marker that says how long the store has been around. The next thing is I try to find products where that vendor has sold a number of them before. I don't really want to be the first person buying a product from a vendor. So a few dozen is good, a few hundred is even better. And then lastly, I look for products where people have given good feedback. Now obviously feedback and reviews can be faked, and it's not the best system, but I'd prefer to buy from somewhere that has a number of good feedback versus someone who has no feedback, or you know, just 1 or 2. And if anything, if there's you know, a bunch of good feedback and there's a couple maybe not so good reviews, then that's almost a good sign in and of itself, because it shows that the vendor is probably not faking reviews, or they're faking a couple to really look genuine. But I'd like to have a little more faith in that in humanity. So those are my recommendations on how to shop on AliExpress, how to find a bunch of good deals, and hopefully how to do it safely. I hope you enjoyed that video. Last but not least, it is time to announce the winner from my last video, and the randomly selected commenter is Keith Kellett. So congratulations, Keith. Just shoot me an email, let me know which one of my books you'd like, and also where to send it. And anybody else who wants the chance to win one of my books, if you want to learn about how to build lithium batteries, or bikes, or solar power projects, or learn about electric motorcycles, you definitely want to check out one of my books. All you have to do to win one is put a comment below. You can say anything you want, and hopefully you will be the randomly selected commenter at the end of my next video. If you don't want to wait that long, or you're not feeling lucky, you can always find my books on Amazon. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy shopping on Singles Day, and I'll see you next time.